In this video, we'll review key documents that every TC should know and that are typically required in every transaction. Every brokerage in every state must enforce compliance laws on each agent who submits an agreement. As a TC, you'll need to review the agent's documentation to ensure it meets the brokerage's requirements and remains compliant. Let's start with two of the most important documents that are required before an agent represents a seller or a buyer. A listing agreement is a contract between a homeowner and a real estate agent that allows the agent to market, list, and sell the property. In this agreement, the agent represents the seller's interests and outlines important details such as the listing price, commission rate, and how the home will be promoted. It gives the broker permission to place the property on the market and ensures the agent is paid if the home sells during the agreement period. On the other hand, a buyer representation agreement is a contract between a home buyer and a real estate agent that gives the agent the right to represent the buyer's interests when purchasing a property. It explains the length of the relationship, how the agent will be compensated, and what responsibilities both the buyer and agent have. This agreement guarantees that the buyer has a professional working exclusively for them to find and negotiate the best possible home. In short, a listing agreement protects the seller, while a buyer representation agreement protects the buyer, both ensuring that each side has professional guidance throughout the real estate process. If you'd like to learn more about other common real estate documents, be on the lookout for our advanced course, where we take a deeper dive into live examples and review these forms in greater detail. For now, we're going to talk about the key documents that every transaction coordinator should collect at the very beginning of a transaction. These are the forms that help get the process started the right way, no matter which state you're in or what your broker requires. These documents make sure every buyer, seller, tenant, and landlord understands what they're agreeing to and what's legally required. Let's walk through them briefly. First, there's the representation agreement, which officially allows the agent to represent the client, whether they're buying, selling, or leasing. Next, the agency disclosure explains who the agent represents and helps everyone stay transparent. Then we have the property disclosure, where the seller lists any known facts or defects about the property. If the home was built before 1978, the lead-based paint disclosure is required by federal law. The purchase agreement or lease agreement outlines all the terms of the deal, from price and dates to deposits and conditions. You'll also need a lender pre-approval letter or proof of funds to show the buyer is financially ready to move forward. And finally, a comparative market analysis, or CMA, helps support the pricing strategy. There are also some other important documents that are common nationwide, like wire fraud warnings, affiliated business disclosures, and HOA or title documents when they apply. All of these together make up the foundation of a complete and compliant file and help the TC, the agent, and the client stay on track from the very start. Every brokerage operates a little differently, so it's important to contact your client's brokerage or have your client provide their checklist to ensure you have all required documents for each stage of the file. For a listing file, there are documents required when the listing becomes active, again when it goes under contract, and once more at closing. For a buyer side file, documentation is required as soon as the agent and client agree to start viewing homes. It's illegal for an agent to act in any capacity without having the proper representation agreements in place with their clients. As the transaction coordinator, it's your job to stay on top of key dates. When an agreement is nearing expiration, the agent will rely on you to flag it and help secure the appropriate extensions or termination addendums. You'll also be responsible for maintaining access to the agent's broker compliance or file management system, as this is typically a task delegated to the TC to help ensure all documents are properly uploaded, organized, and approved. Some brokerages use proprietary software that's exclusive to their company, while others simply require agents and TCs to follow a document checklist and submit everything together at closing. Submitting documents on time is essential. It ensures your client gets paid promptly and in full. As the transaction coordinator, you'll need to adapt to each client's broker or supervisor's specific requirements. It's important to understand exactly what will be expected of you before agreeing to take on a file, so there are no surprises later.